So how did you find out about the event?
I was invited by a friend, actually.
Yep, and are you glad you came?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
What about the night kind of stood out to you, do you think?
Particularly the points on perhaps reaching goals and attaining goals. There are many things to take away. Yeah.
So you feel like you can apply some to your everyday life now?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm glad. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Did you have any expectations coming into tonight?
No, I didn't. Not really.
And what was your impression of the night overall?
It was interesting. Yeah, I thought he spoke well. Obviously, he's a very educated, learned man, and he opened up some interesting concepts for people to think about. Yeah.
Do you think there's something that you can take away from tonight that you'll think about after, you'll maybe apply to your life?
I think I'm personally alright, but yeah, I mean, it could have been interesting for other people. Yeah.
And how did you find out about this event?
Crossways.
Crossways?
Yeah.
And are you glad you came?
Yeah, it's been nice. I met my friends here and I came and explored, had the experience of being here. So yeah, I can speak for it now. So instead of judging it before I went, yeah. Thanks.
No, that's awesome. Did you have any expectations coming into tonight?
No, not at all. Because I had been to two previous ones last year. One which was held here. I think it was about the book Hiding in Unnatural Happiness. That was that talk, and then the second one I attended. I think it was at the graduate hall. It was a smaller group of people. So.
And you obviously liked it enough to come a third time?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What do you like about it?
It's very informative about like how you can look at happiness from another perspective of being non-material. Because at the end of the day, material happiness is easy to get, but it's short-lived. Whereas what the Swami is trying to say is that there is something better than that. But of course, you need to be patient to experience that. And once you experience that, then you can probably break the shackles of dependence on material happiness. Yeah.
How's the food tonight?
Super good.
And so how did you find out about the event?
Eventbrite.
Yeah. And are you glad you came?
Yes. It's nice. It's always good to come in.
And do you think that there's anything from tonight that you can take away?
Yeah, that we need to stop comparing everything to the material world, and I'm really practice yoga a lot, so I touch on that, but it's a good reminder because we're so surrounded by it, so it's nice refresher.
So you definitely thought the talk was relevant?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. How's the food tonight?
It's delicious.
Yes.
And it's outstanding how much you get as well. The muffins is amazing.
Awesome, good to hear. And so did you guys come together? And how did you find out about the event?
I saw a flyer just on a wall on a restaurant in Chapel Street.
Nice. And are you students at UniMelb?
No.
No?
Both like kind of travelers.
Nice.
So I'm from the US and she's from Scotland.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I picked up on the accent. Yeah. And so did anything at the night stand out to you guys?
I love the mantra stuff. That was really cool. I would definitely do the dancing one. I think I would have come back for that for sure. But yeah, I've heard a lot of like talks like this before, and it's just really nice to be with someone that's smiling whilst they're telling you, and not just like listening to it or whatever. So it's just and around other people that are into it at the same time, right?
Yeah, for sure. So the interactive aspect definitely helped.
I mean, I thought it was a pretty good experience. Especially like the bit sort of on anything that's other than the body, right? So I come from a pretty like westernized background, and so this is kind of a foreign concept from one of those things. So.
Awesome. So did you guys have any expectations coming into tonight?
Zero.
Did anything surprise you about tonight? The food.
I'm blown away. I'm so happy.
Yeah, this drink has been magical. I've probably had like 3
Awesome. Well, I'm glad we could do that for you. Alrighty, thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
Did you guys find out about the event?
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah.
I think you liked it first, and then I liked it too.
Yeah.
And do you have any expectations coming into the event?
I think I had read that there was a mantra aspect to it, and I was really looking forward to that. I haven't done any work with mantras for a little while, so it was good.
I just thought I would come away with some really good teachings and understanding about happiness. And I did. Yeah.
Awesome. Was there anything that stood out, maybe surprised you about the event?
I like what you said about finding it, or like yoga jokes.
Yeah, I like the balance between really good spiritual teaching and some good spiritual jokes, a bit of light humour as well.
Yeah.
Did that very well. Yeah,
like a bit of that New York background.
Yeah. It was good. It was very down to earth. It was lovely. Yeah. Thank you.
How did you find out about the event?
I saw an email about it and I was like, this looks really cool. I like vegan food. I like mantra. Why don't I go?
And speaking of the food, how was the food tonight?
Oh, it was so good. I'm still eating my way through it. I'm just eating slowly, just enjoying it. It's amazing.
Right, and did you have any expectations coming into tonight?
I didn't really have that many expectations. I just wanted to come in with an open mind. I feel like maybe I got a few expectations from when I asked some of my friends to come, and they're like, oh no, they were a bit hesitant about it. And I sometimes think maybe like the pursuit of happiness nowadays has kind of been a bit commercialized and like kind of tied to like money and a cost and stuff. So I think just generally like my friends are a bit skeptical because of that kind of like it's been tainted a bit by that kind of like expectation. So I think that kind of influenced how I thought, because I was like, oh, like no one wants to go, should I go? But I was like, oh, like we'll just see how it goes.
So if you were to describe this event to maybe one of those skeptical friends, how would you describe it to them?
I would describe it as a kind of like an like really friendly, inviting event where you can learn about like one perspective on happiness and kind of understand where like this person is coming from, and also have some really nice food.
So like a safe space to explore like new perspectives.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what were highlights to you for tonight?
I really liked the mantra, and I thought the speaker was a really good presenter. So he was really well at like structuring, and I was able to actually follow what he was saying, and I really liked the food.
How did you guys find out about the event?
Crossways.
Awesome. And what made you want to come? So what kind of drew you to being here tonight?
It's sort of a world that interests us, or like that he like this person and his stories of whatever he can tell us. I would say it's quite interesting to listen to. So that was amazing. And happiness is a word that always draws your attention.
Yeah, for sure. And did anything tonight stand out to you? Were there any highlights of the evening or this tour?
So much.
So much? So you guys feel like you can take away things that he said tonight and think about it in the future? Maybe apply it to your life?
Definitely. His perspective about different definitions of happiness were interesting. Like how he sees things, and you get new knowledge, and then you can have a on perspective afterward. It was really cool to see.
Awesome. And 2 final questions. One, how was the food?
The food is always good.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Did you have any expectations coming into tonight?
No, honestly, not at all. I just came to find, or perhaps just to find some people who are like-minded, I guess, would be my only expectation.
And did this meet up to your expectations?
Absolutely, in every way.
Awesome. And so second question, how did you find out about this event?
So I've just recently started at Melbourne Uni, so I have just been wanting to get involved in like the events and the culture of the life here. So yeah, I think it was from Facebook and on the portal. Yeah.
What were the highlights of the event to you?
Highlights, I really like the mantra meditation. I really like you enjoy that sort of that crowd participation. And just his speech, just the way he speaks, his demeanour and his approach to it, it's like very warm. It made me think a lot about ways to consider happiness.
So on that note, do you think that there were some really salient points that he brought up that you could take into your life after the talk?
Definitely. There are quite a few of them along the way, and I brought my notebook, so I wrote down some notes, so I'm kind of letting it sit at the moment. I could pull out definitely like a couple of good quotes, but I'm just letting it sit for a while so I can appreciate it, definitely.
Awesome. And then a final question for all you guys. Are you guys overall happy that you came tonight?
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
So most monks' names have spiritual meanings, do they not? And can I ask you what yours means?
Devamrita means eternal nectar of the Supreme.
Beautiful. And Swami means monk. Yeah?
Swami literally means master of the mind and senses. That's our occupation.
That's your job. That's
yes.
your career. Lovely. And so can I ask, you said you've been on your journey for 45 years? You've been a monk?
Since 1973.
Nice. And could I ask, did you experience any internal conflict throughout your journey? For example, did you have to reconcile maybe your conditioned perception of success with your developing spiritual perception of success?
I had to reconcile friends and relatives not understanding what I was doing because they were very attached to temporary material solutions, and I wanted something more permanent.
And just because we don't have a lot of time, I'll ask you one more question. If anyone who is just starting out on their spiritual journey was to come and ask you for some advice, what would be some key salient points?
First of all, they have to get knowledge. Otherwise, if you go looking for gold and don't know what it is, you'll be cheated.
That's a good one.
So they need to get knowledge and then apply that knowledge and get experience.
Lovely. Alrighty, I'm not going to take up more of your time, so thank you very much.
All right.